sausages on it. It's a very dainty antique slow shot.
What's this, guys?
Video there.
What? Just what? Is it?
Writing. It's a very good illustrated Bible.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, look, it does. But there's some writing here. Because then very shortly there should be a public footpath. Yeah, you can tell this used to be used for quarrying. You can see mounds. I bet it was something like maybe limestone as well, because they did leave it like this. Do you know if we would have gone that way, like you said, there's a path. There were a path. He's doing a job because we're.
Say that again.
We had a little bit of research about Nine Ladies. There's a kingstone, I think this is it. Obviously legend is that there were a fiddler and he were on Kingstone and 9 ladies were singing to him and he directed them somewhere. I'm guessing it's a portal, and they all turned to stone. Now that's one little legend that I've seen, and it's quite often been told about 9 ladies.
Notice on this stone there's actually a cross on it.
Yeah, I mean,
would you say that's there what someone's put in themselves, or would you say that was actually there to begin with?
I just think someone's put it there.
And there's an S and an N.
I mean, it's highly druid. It's near enough, more or less, druid. Yeah. And to my bit of research that I did, druids wanted to connect to otherworld from elementals or extraterrestrials to our astral beings about the otherworld. Yeah. So basically, it's like using this as a little portal.
Cool.
That's one that, to be honest with you, looking that there's that many theories. People just do rituals, or it was a meeting place for cults of such.
Just said them to our left are in a costume, or not?
I think his girlfriend is probably in a reincarnated, you know, like a clan. You know, like what does recreational things. But
cool.
you're going to get a lot of faiths coming here, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
The druid bit is what gets me. Right, I'm going to see what Arjon's.
So we've started the ITC. John's lost his pen, and
I'm chewing root.
Yep, chewing these things. Why are we chewing these, John?
We're just chewing a bit of licorice. Some believe it's a way of warding off negative energy.
I don't want to ward off negative energy.
Yes, we're fully aware of your personal preference on negative energy, like. But yeah, what it is it's a matter of chewing this to leave something behind of us in this circle. If there's any good energy, you never know, it might bring us luck.
Nice.
So,
but yeah, this is the ITC. We're using Phasma Box for a change, something different on Talking to the Dead. We are going to go back to the original, but thought we'd give it a try, see if anything comes through. Now, off camera, as we first turned it on, it said "Place of Love."
Yeah, and then he said a week ago, which
4 weeks ago. Can you tell me what this place is? If you are here, you can hear my voice. If you are a spirit and want to communicate, help us out.
Breathed in.
didn't quite understand.
It was something in the undertone, but wasn't it? Upon review, we might be able to work out what that says. So,
You can.
So my name is Lee.
I think Sean's dog's getting attacked.
Yes, I think so as well.
Yes. Have you ever seen a pen? No.
Do you want to tell us what we are doing? Tell us your story. Tell us the story of this place.
Oh, like a lassie.
Yeah, like a echo.
Is this the King Stone? King Stone. Is this place highly spiritual?
It's the gang.
I got a question, John.
Is there any messages that you want us to receive?
Can't hear a thing.
Yeah. I think we're struggling to get it loud, so we're going to go to the original one, guys. Welcome to Amazon Prime Talking to Ghosts. We are at Derbyshire, aren't we?
Yeah, Nine Ladies. It's near Stantonley.
Yep.
The Nine Ladies, and just behind us is the Watfield, the Kingstone. There we
It's
go.
the Kingstone of the circle. So that one's the Kingstone's there, and then the main stone circle's over there. If you want.
Yep.
So shall we explain Kingstonley?
Well then.
Right, so basically, near the time when druids used to come down here to do the rituals, there were a legend that was spoken about a fiddler that were on. There were 9 ladies in a circle, and fiddler was singing a tune to them. There was this certain tune that sent them all into turned them all into stone.
Cool.
So that were a legend that I looked up and researched, and I just thought, actually it's a pretty good legend.
Yeah. It's
So now it's commonly known for pagans to come as a meeting point on equinoxes, Sabbath days, and so mainly it's now rituals for Wicca, Druids, for quite a few actual faith groups.
nice one. It's a nice place, and just on the drive up, as you're going to see on the footage now, we encountered some abandoned huts
Yep.
of some sort.
And there was the antique shop.
Yep, the antique shop, as we walked around, seen some things of interest.
Religious items as well. Weren't there? Quite
Yeah.
a few. That Bible were amazing.
I wonder where them stones was from.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
But yes, we are going to do some ITC soon, later, guys. See what we can pick up, if anything. It's a nice place, nice little area. 9 ladies. So now we are using the Afterlight box app, and so we're going to ask again. My name is Lee.
My name is Philip.
My name is John.
So tell me,
Tell you what?
just
Tell you what?
this.
Yeah. What are we among? Well,
The country.
The country.
the country.
What are we among? The country. So just for the camera, the ITC says among on the Sanctus talk. So that's why we're asked that.
Is this a place of love?
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Something to die.
Is this a place to die, or that just would repeat?
Yeah, it did.
Place to die.
Pretty sure it did. Place to die. Or is it for souls to carry on, souls to other life?
Well, just I think the Sanctus talk said something.
That's a Bridget.
Oh, it's a game.
Game.
A wee game? Or is it that the settlers, the druids, were it with some sort of game going on.
You're pretty quiet.
I want to ask you about nature's trinity.
There's
Starting.
What's that?
Starting.
Interesting.
You write down the responses.
Yeah.
If
And I
there's
could
any
not.
interesting ones.
You could not. But I could not.
Out of
Out of what?
Oh, weirdly enough, I was thinking, is there something stopping nature, unleashing
under-
nature?
bodies across.
Cross. There's a cross on that stone.
Stone, yeah.
Is there a significance with a
In the fabric.
kingstone?
In the what?
I said in the country again.
Is that what we just said then?
I'm sure it is.
And was with
Are you saying in the country? Can you say it for a third time to verify? In the country.
breakfast.
Breakfast now.
I don't know. Said thigh.
Said what?
Thigh.
Thigh. This is a place where we would not come to very often, so this is your chance to really
Yeah, 7.
share your story if you have a
What
story.
did that say, 7?
Yeah.
I'm asking for a number in my head. More numbers, the better, by the way.
You're asking for 7.
7 came up as I was asking that in my head. Yeah. So I do work off numbers. If you just zoom in there,
Yep.
strings of numbers. That's when we went to the cage.
Scientist said slam.
Slam. Slam what? What are you wanting to slam?
I'm gonna ask this again. Is this a place of love?
Sanchez talk.
Rope.
Rope. Was
Was
there?
people hung here? I can't remember what that said.
I don't know. It sounded like a reply.
Sting on the start. For those that
Is the good energy round here, or is the bad bad energy?
in an hour.
In an hour. What's in an hour?
What time is it?
I don't know,
Thank you.
I'll buy one. 407.
Really?
Have not.
Yeah, well, according to this, it will be about right then.
And by river.
In By River. Are you referring to the crossing over the river to meet the other life?
Military.
Get.
Get crowd. Something senior. Get what?
Bits of
Bits of what? What are we getting?
cat's meat. Poured on.
Cat meat? Pretty sure it said cat meat.
It sounded like it did.
Well, we can't get any cat meat.
Were there any witches in this area?
Witches in this area, like John asked? Did they sacrifice any cats or anything? Any furry animals? Could you tell us what your nature is? Please.
Factual.
I suppose this is if this is a place of love, which I feel it might be, just by judging of the place and area and the vibe. I suppose that you will only talk to when you are being respected, being nice to. Louder. What did that say?
It says poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Is there such thing as a poltergeist?
Crazy about balance.
They are.
Balance. Did that say balance?
That said balance.
What, the actual word?
Yeah. No, the word's poltergeist, but they said balance.
Is there a balance of spirits here? Evil versus good?
We saw
We saw what? What did you see?
the door.
The door. The what? The something.
Yeah. Didn't quite get that, but I heard the door after you've said it.
Your word.
Please help us out.
Sanctus picked up on street.
Street. Something that said something. I can't work out what it said.
I want, back to the Trinity. Numbers and the,
Look up.
for any messages on that. Any numbers on the Trinity?
Sanctus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Syllables.
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 Please look up.
So, not numbers, syllables. Is across a syllable?
No.
Some to me.
Can you tell us our nature here right now? What are we doing here?
Shantytown.
Can you tell us where we have been today? If you can do that, tell us where we have been in your location, in your hometown.
By this time.
Bad.
Bad.
What's bad? Is there a bad vibe? Is there a bad energy?
Explained.
The picture in the antique shop down the road. Culprit. Were they witches?
I could not.
Flash. Was they witches? That was loud.
Harry.
Stashes.
Harry, according.
That's different.
Old Ori.
Old.
Who's Harry?
Is it just those two there at Circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to get a video of it.
The Wildo.
Leader.
Of what?
Get a Circle.
I've
Putting them out.
got a video of it. With him in it.
So Harry.
Odd.
So Flash came up again.
It did.
Does that mean that
Child.
so does that mean now we are communicating to some kind of watcher? A guardian of sorts?
Can you tell us what the camera is looking at right now? What is it pointing at?
Tree.
No, you could say trees, but you know, it's looking at the circle.
That I think that tree's a bit significant. It's got
Yeah, there's things hanging on the branches.
Mm.
they do the rituals and they put things on the tree.
That's a witch.
Yeah. Was there anyone hung on the tree?
Mustard in the
Well, things are hung on the tree with string and things.
I mean, as in
Yeah,
past,
no.
were the people hung on the tree?
off.
Hunting.
Maybe from
Hmm.
down.
Was this mainly a place of meeting?
Construction on stick. Street of the
Is there anything about Nine Ladies that you'd like to share with us?
which
Witch.
Was it the Nine Witches?
there's nothing else. From the police.
According. Nothing else according.
Were 9 witches turned to stone? Adam.
Adam.
There's also a few legends, isn't there, about
13.
13. There's also a few legends about is it Heimdall?
I've not.
Norse god what looks after
5.
Wind. I've not looked into this place at all.
No, in Norse mythology there's like Heimdall or something who are named Rig. Looks after bridge
Bridge
over to
between-
different worlds.
Yeah.
What were numbers? 13 and
5.
5. That does
Sultry.
sultry.
You know what that means.
in that legend there's something about 9 sisters.
Organized it.
Organised. Something. Or organising or organise something. I can't.
Surveyors.
Who's
Surveyors.
the leader? Who's in control?
Faced a chip.
Not in front.
Is there a man in control or is there a lady in control? Son.
Some.
Some.
As in someone or some.
Some message.
Some. So that's a something again. Some.
Said some message.
You got a message?
Have you got a message?
With a letter.
With a letter.
Message with a letter.
Sleep well.
Oh, what is? Stepped back.
What's the message then? If you've got a message, tell us the message.
Or go past.
The whole ear. Who's all ear? Who is all ear?
Because he.
Because he. Who is all ear? All the witches. And the pleader, did you say? All the witches and the pleader. Do you want to talk to us?
Amongst the
Amongst the. I couldn't get that.
or what oversaw.
When I asked about the Trinity, you said you couldn't do something. What was it that you couldn't do?
The road.
The road. The robe or the road.
Cells.
Of May.
Delivered him.
Lopez.
8.
It's giving a lot of numbers, that, isn't it? No,
I have asked for 8 for numbers.
Is these what's why are the why the numbers? Is there significance?
Ship.
ritual.
Village witch.
Village witch, did that just say?
Yeah, I said village witch. Who is the village witch? Is there a name that you can bring?
Clerk Red.
It's a Clerk Red.
Better from
The love of individuals.
Is that a witch? Is this woman a witch?
Slaughter. Is that?
Plotter. Is that?
What are these doing? Can you help us out,
Excellent.
Stuart?
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant. That's what's going off here.
Are they clairvoyant? Is she a clairvoyant or he
fly up.
a clairvoyant?
Dense was
Look,
Left community.
angel.
What they're doing?
Belt hat up.
they're trying to speak some
A6.
rituals, but people are walking across, so then they're stalling.
Corners.
What did that say?
Winners.
Winners.
Into the
Ordinances.
What's she walking to?
The tree.
Blended education.
It's positive. It's a positive ritual. That.
Oh yeah, it's positive.
You can tell
Positive ritual.
that. What's that? Mist.
Will.
This.
This.
Do you know, she's gone past the tree.
It's gone past tree.
due west.
See, wherever it is that she's
Shit.
going.
She's gone.
Nah. It's behind the bush.
Is she?
Yeah. I think what I'll do. She might have gone to the toilet. So anyway.
Anything of his
According
Let's hope she ain't gone to the toilet.
from the sea.
From the sea.
So what couldn't you do? There's something you
What's
couldn't
that?
do.
Emmetus. EHEMATUS.
hysterical.
His umbrella.
So HEMATAUS. Look that up because
Yeah.
Noble with
Please go.
Please
well,
go.
Hemateus. Hemateus.
We only mean good. This is a positive place.
tonight.
We're after messages. Any that you've got to give us. Or information, actually. I'm asking them really about the
Chicken
Trinity.
On a
Chicken dead.
Chicken dead.
Where?
Well, to be quite honest with you, they were eating food. They could have had a bit of chicken, and she could have put it down there as an offering. But I
Yeah.
don't know. That's
Able
just
to get it.
speculation.
Has an offering taken place today?
Sanctus set up.
To get on with.
Up. She hung something on a tree.
Pocket.
Do you get to see this type of thing a lot, spirits? Is this something different or is this something same? Something
Also.
something you used to?
because
So at the moment,
Know that.
and
we've had in Christ. It said. At the moment, we've had numbers.
Said it was.
John's been asking out for numbers. CESIUM. CESIUM.
This present.
Cesium. I don't know what that means. Yeah, so at the moment, numbers has been shout out when John's
Pennsylvania.
asked for them.
We've had Witch on command.
Village Witch.
Yeah.
So we could actually look up
Tree.
if there's any village witches at Stanton Lee
Yeah,
or anywhere near.
yeah.
If so, and if there's any details, Lee will put on his footage.
Yeah. It does. The ITC seems to have given some
Known.
interesting responses on it. It seems.
Well, it's quite interesting because obviously it's a place where druids and pagans meet up, and it's been a lot of witches, like village witch.
Yeah. We've never had that few on it as well.
Now it could have been. There's a possibility that some of these trees could have got had people hung. You know what I
Yeah.
mean,
We have got an active ritual taking place as well behind us.
For human.
Which is interesting. Has he got a rock of
Yeah.
some sorts? So, if there's anything there, and you can give a message through, numbers and the Trinity. Nature's Trinity.
radio. Yeah, he's leaving food out stone in the middle.
In the middle of the sea.
No, not exactly in the middle. Yeah, so what we're witnessing here at the moment is an active ritual of someone leaving a gift behind.
As yet.
He has yet on the altar.
Didn't I what it said? Yeah,
Might
yeah it's
think
made
it is.
he has made an altar
Not.
with a stone. And he's, right, looks what he's doing here. He's eating and then placing it down. Look, he's hovering over it.
Do you think he's doing
And mixed.
some prayer? He has some prayer or something, or some.
It will be doing something
It'll be
of a type.
it'll
Yeah.
be some sort of prayer or
The branch.
branch.
I think it said Satan.
I don't hear
Yeah.
you.
Both edges.
Those hedges.
But I tried.
Down the
It's,
small.
it's interesting taking place as well. So, are you zoomed in?
I have done
Put it dark blue.
proper zoomed in.
I did not know.
EMU.
Can you tell us what he's placing on the stone, or what is he doing?
On the altar.
Rather loud.
And if you like it as well.
Star.
Star.
Is in pentagram?
Star.
Star.
Elaborate. Had to be.
I'm among those.
I'm among those.
This is
Yeah. Sisters. What? Are you among the sisters?
That's an interesting thing.
He's making a fire on altar.
He died.
Crafts of it. See the red.
See the red. See the red somewhere.
13 again to come up.
Was it? That's two.
Scratch.
I don't want to know what they're doing.
He's burning. He's doing it for a ritual. nature of that
think
ritual.
that's it.
I'm not sure, but it's not going to be all bad. It's just
No.
They won't do it bad in daytime.
it's a probably communicating.
Hotel Rock.
And who?
With